Hello again. As I said on Monday, today is my vlog day, so basically where I'll just talk about whatever comes to mind. First on my mind is I received a rather interesting piece of mail today, and it was a brochure for a Miss Kansas USA. And at first, I only saw the fact that it said Miss Teen USA on it, and I was kind of like, I haven't been a teen for 2 years, but okay. But then I saw that it was also for Miss Kansas, which I guess is from people born in 90 to 2006 or something like that. But anyway, but it just made me laugh because it's not that I have a problem with beauty pageants, and I definitely don't have a problem with anybody participating in beauty pageants, but it just it's not something that I've ever thought that I would do, because I'm not your conventionally society, what society says is attractive, I guess, or beautiful, and so I just don't think that I would do very well. Because it said, there's no talent portion, and there's a swimsuit, slash athletic wear, there's a gown, and then there's what else? Oh, a personal interview. And I definitely don't look good in a swimsuit, and I love gowns, but I don't really pull them off. I love wearing dresses, but a lot of them, I wish, I find myself wishing that I were thinner, so I just don't, I'm just no, but it is nice to receive something like that, oh, it's a nice idea, and I wish everybody luck that participates in such a thing, but I just, there are people that are thinner and more attractive than me, and I'm sure that they will win. I'm not participating at all, but it's just that's kind of why, because anyway, so I guess today, going off of that, maybe I've done a video like this before or something, but I kind of want to talk about, just how I'm trying to be more comfortable with myself and how I appear, but it's just such a hard thing, that, a lot of times I've heard, fake it till you make it and stuff like that, and that's a good, suggestion, and it sometimes works, but sometimes it doesn't, and, I find myself, I feel I take multiple steps forward, and then all of a sudden I'm back at square one again, I find myself, there are certain types, or certain parts of my life where I'm yeah, okay, I'm okay with who I am, and then something happens, or just some thought pops into my head, and it's just nope, you are gross, and nobody's gonna ever love you, and stuff like that, it's just that's the type of thoughts that I have, and I'm sure that's just anxiety or depression talking, and I wish that I could get rid of that too, but there's not really much I can do about that, and so I don't know, it's just something that I strive to be okay with who I am, and I love seeing when people are so positive about who they are, just, no matter what is their struggle, no matter what their struggle is, them dealing with it, and them facing it, and them being able to be no, I'm gonna love myself no matter who I am. I love seeing that, it's just so amazing to me, and I wish that I was that, but I'm just not. And also, I know my eyes are, you could probably tell they're watering, and it's not because I'm crying or anything, I just, makeup gets in my eyes, and anyway, so I just wanted to let you know I'm not crying or anything, I'm just makeup. Anyway, but moving on, we could probably talk about something happier. I'm really excited because I have a new plan for since I've started my new job. As soon as I get my first paycheck and like I have a certain like method and way of saving, I'm going to do that. But like I'm also have a plan to like get every single Broadway soundtrack, and like that's my goal, is to own like a huge collection of them, just like be able to listen to like whatever one, like, oh, I'm in the mood for this musical today, then I want to do that. What the heck? Anyway, but I want to be able to do that. And I've, you know, there are some that where it's like I like multiple casts, so I want to have like, for instance, like falsettos, there are 2 different casts that I like and potentially more, and so I want to own like the original and then the 2016 revival. So it's like I just have this new system, or this new like thing that I want, that's like my goal, and I'm like really excited to start trying to build up my collection. Like I used to collect dolls, and now I'm less interested in dolls and I'm more interested in like musicals, and so well, I mean, I've always been interested in musicals, but like that's my new like thing that I'm trying to collect, is just all of that, and I'm really excited about it. And I also have like been telling myself, like last year when I watched the Tonys, I was like, okay, this next year I need to like learn all about all the musicals so that I know like I can accurately root for somebody. And then I didn't end up doing it, and then I only knew of one, like when it rolled around, when the Tonys rolled around, the only one I had heard of was Dear Evan Hansen. And so this year I really, really would like to know, like for next year's Tonys, like I would like to be familiar with every musical that gets nominated, or like even before that, every musical, and then be like, oh, I hope this is nominated, you know, like that. Like that's what I really want to happen. So hopefully I will be better about that this year than I was last year. Let's see what else is going on. There's not a lot, really. Just all I do is listen to musicals obsessively, pretty much. I mean, I don't know. Yeah, I'm excited today because I used, my best friend sent me a palette for my birthday. Well, she sent me a couple of things, actually. And so I used it today, and hopefully this one seems sloppier than this one for some reason, which is unusual because usually this one looks worse. But I guess it's the opposite today. But anyway, so I used that today, and that was pretty good. I'm excited about that. I also really need to re-dye my hair because in the light you can see the brown where I dyed it black, and I want it to be black pretty much from now on, unless I get permission to dye my hair a different color, like an unnatural color, because excuse me, at this point in my life I've only been allowed to do unnatural or natural hair colors just because of where I worked before, and just my mom doesn't really want me to dye my hair an unnatural hair color. But the place I work now might be more lenient about that. I don't know, and maybe I can convince her. And because I've always wanted to have like a green, like a dark green, which I think would be really cool, or at least just like a streak of it or something, or just like, I don't know, I've always wanted to try pink. I don't think pink would look very good on me, because the pink that I like, I just don't think it would look. Plus I'd have to bleach my hair, and my hair's already kind of damaged at this point. Like it's just very thin, and I'm not entirely sure if that was caused by the dye or if that's just the way my hair is. I'm not really sure, but yeah, so I would love to try that. And I also really badly want to get a Carpe Diem tattoo, but I'm like super scared of needles, and everybody's told me, you know, it won't be that bad, just do it. But like my parents aren't really for me doing that, so it would probably be something that I would do if I moved out eventually. Then I would do that. Also with getting a Corgi, I really want to get a Corgi, but my dad is allergic and doesn't really want a dog, and my mom doesn't want a Corgi. She wants a French poodle, or yeah, I think that's right, or a miniature poodle. But, you know, I looked up, like I compared different, like the different dogs, and I like read out, and it looked like Corgis had more positive traits when it came to large groups of people than miniature poodle. Like it said, like Corgis are less, how high maintenance. Yeah. So they're low maintenance. Great. Good job, Emma. That sounded really smart. And then whereas miniature poodles are high maintenance. So I don't know. I've been trying to work on convincing them, but we will see. Probably not. If I had a corgi, I would name him Knox, after Knox Overstreet, because I am obsessed with Knox Overstreet and all things Dead Poet Society, in case you couldn't tell. Anyway, this is already like 10.5 minutes, which is surprising to me because it went by so fast. But as always, thank you for watching, and if you should feel the need, like, comment, and subscribe. Oh, I have lipstick on my teeth. Great. Anyway, like, comment, and subscribe. I will link my Tumblrs down below. I say Tumblrs because I have my main one and my Dead Poet Society one, in case anybody's interested in following that. And, yeah. Thank you all for watching. I love you. Bye.